Hello YouTube, this is Aquarium Reptile Guy. If you haven't subscribed to me, please subscribe. You may recognise me from my original account, which was Reese Aquarium Lizard Guy. I lost the password, couldn't find it, so went to this account. Doing a huge update on my leopard geckos and my chameleon and how I now do things. So okay, starting with, here is my female eclipse. She's just in her humid hide. She seems to enjoy that more than any of the other hides. She has paper towel in there, so there's no chance of impaction. Also, she feels a lot more comfortable on it anyway. So she's in her humid hide, which is just an old cricket box lined with paper towel. Then she has her warm cave. The heat mat is underneath the tank on this side. That's a cool hide, which is half of a PVC pipe, and then she's got some rocks on top of it just to make it look a bit more natural. And she has a water dish over there. It's pretty plain, pretty basic, but as long as it fulfills the needs, it's alright. So that's my female. She hasn't got into any breeding or anything just yet, because I wanted to get her fattened up, hopefully to start her in February. So moving on. Over here is my Blazing Blizzard male. He's in a smaller bit. He prefers the smaller enclosures. I did have him in that bit, but he didn't really take to it too well. He didn't really like it. He was a bit scared of all the space that he had, so I put him in this. He prefers this. He comes out a lot, and it's just all round warmer, and as long as he feels secure, I'm okay with that. This setup is a 3-foot vivarium. It's put in half, well, almost in half. We have 2 foot and 1 foot. He has one hide. There's no point me putting a cool hide in there because he abuses it and makes himself ill. He's had a cold a few times just by sitting in the humid hide too much. So I only put it in when he gets close to shedding. There's his water dish and just a warm hide. He has a small heat mat underneath this. Just a small heat mat, so I can have this as a warm and a cool hide, so you can go from this side to get warm and this side to get cold. So that's his setup. And over here we have my 1.5-year-old Yemen chameleon. His setup's looking a bit untidy at the moment, but we're getting close to the clean day anyway. He's just been misted down, so his tank's nice and humid. I'm not going to open it because I don't want to let any of the humidity out or anything. But there he is. He's 1.5. I've had him since he was 3 weeks old. No doubt my favourite. And then that's just the bottom. He's fairly plain and basic. He has some branches that I put in myself, and that's a real tree. That's a Ficus benjamina. He does eat from it sometimes, but it's never caused him any problems, and he doesn't eat it too much. He just prefers his live food rather than his veggies. I'm moving on up here. In this tub up here we have my newest addition, my female normal. She's in the process of laying her eggs. You can just about see her in there. She's in the process of laying eggs, but that's her egg box. Oh, she stuck her head out. Hello. And that's her setup. She has a cold hide, and that's a humid hide / warm hide. That's got vermiculite in there for her to lay her eggs. She did actually lay a clutch about 3 weeks ago. Only one of them has survived. The other one just sort of dented and dried up, and I just ended up throwing it away. Her setup is just a normal normal tub with a heat mat in there, water dish, cave, etc. Fairly basic, really. I'll show you the egg. I have just took it out just to clean any mould off it. I didn't really know that I was whether to put it on camera or not or anything. This is a homemade incubator. I have a heat mat on the top. In here there are little shelves made from polystyrene. They were glued on. They're just that I can alternate temperatures. In there is her egg. It's been incubating for 21 days now, and it hasn't gone mouldy or anything. I'm not sure if it is fertile or not. It hasn't turned black, it hasn't dented, it's actually stayed fairly swollen, and it does actually appear to be pink-ish. You can see like a pinkish hue to it. So I'm hoping that it is more or less fertile and it will be close to hatching sort of around January time. But yeah, it's a fairly basic, it's just got 3 shelves on that side, 3 on that side, and it's attached to a thermometer. Yeah, there's the heat mat, takes up majority of the size of the lid. I found it to be easier to put the heat mat on the lid, as that lets the air circulate a lot more. Although heat does rise, but as I say, it circulates while it's at the top, and also I don't have to worry about having to put them too far away from it or anything. But that's the incubator, and those were my setups and and this is just my whole update. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and thank you. Alright, bye.